Hi everyone, it's Sandy here, and it's time for the full moon rose reading. And I've been planning to do this all day today, and the day has just slipped by in a blur. Um, but before the light goes, I'd really made sure that I was actually going to get to do this rose reading, you know, on the day of the full moon. So I hope you're all doing really well and are faring well through these really powerful and intense times. And it's showing up in our outer world. This place of bringing and illuminating and bringing things to the surface, bringing all that is has been hidden or suppressed in our journey, into the light, into really having to see what's been hidden as agendas, particularly between the masculine and feminine. This really feels to be a time where there is a clarity that's coming, and a real sense that what's being illuminated is these hidden currents. And this movement, this evolving of the feminine, has been a steady, incremental process since the 50s through the 60s and the 70s. And, women went to that place of using the male power centers within their own bodies to create some kind of place in which there was recognition, or that we felt as women that there was recognition or a place for being received. But the journey has been to come back into the heart field, because the mind is very much the sort of the masculine, the analytical, the decision making process. The heart field, really the feminine. It's like the electromagnetic place. And this place for the feminine truly is grounded in compassionate warrior, compassionate action, whereby it's known that whatever action is taken has an effect on all. It has an effect on the collective. So, this journey that we're seeing in our external world of underground currents of exactly what women have had to deal with, and why women have been more reticent in being able to step forward and speak clearly, or to present with a considered option in any form. So this is interesting, particularly as we're going into that yin time of the year. We're coming into that much more sort of contracted place of especially in the northern hemisphere here, of the shorter days. This time of going inwards, of really having that opportunity of nurturing, nourishing. The sort of foods like the roasted vegetables, the sweet potatoes, the carrots, anything that brings a real sense of nurturing and nourishing energy into our field. So as we come into this place of the shortening of the days, of the lighting of the fires, it brings us into a place of really reflecting what this journey this year, this journey out into the yang time of the year, the doing active out there time of the year, what that's meant for us as in our external world, but also our internal world. What changes have occurred in your inner landscape, because that's the only place where tangible change happens that then is reflected into your outer landscape. It is an inside job. it's, you know, the work that we need to do is within us. So the clearing, the letting go, the really assessing what lights us up, what we're choosing to have around us, even, you know, what is it that you value, that is, you know, this awareness of the fact that beauty, or that you know, having things around us that matter, that really mean something, that have a value for us, is a reflection of what's going on in this inner world. So even within our spaces, there is an inner temple and an outer temple that have a direct connection. They have a dialogue that's going on. So maybe this point in this contracting, this unification that is going on, is what we're seeing in the outer world, in the feminine starting to have a more considered voice, and also what we're going to nurture and nourish within ourselves as we go through the winter time here. In the Rosy Temple this week, I've had a major delivery of silk that is, I have printed here in the UK, and I make these really huge silk wraps. And this one behind me is the one that says, "I am inner strength," and she's really beautiful. So we'll look and see what the Rosy Wisdom has to reveal for us as we move through this particular full moon, this full moon in Aries. You know, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so there is this place of almost sort of like drawing a line in the sand, that there is something that we step forward into. And interestingly, in Vedic astrology, which is really Yotish, the science of light, it's in the sign of Revati, and Revati is the last of the nakshatras in the Vedic system, and very much connected to higher knowledge, bringing in this really high, clear insight and guidance for us, for our own journey. So, shall we look and see which of the roses may have a whispered message for you in this time? So, are you drawn to Rose Card 1? Are you drawn to... Whoa, the numbers have got transposed here. Are you drawn to Rose Card 2? Or are you drawn to Rose Card 3? So, Rose Card 1, here she is, Rose Mars 6. Now, Rose Mars 6 is all about transformation. She's all about change and that place of the fluidity of the feminine. So, if you were drawn to Rose Card 1, look at the shift. Look at what she's letting go, and really opening into this beautiful centre, this very much more formed centre. And you know, this is sort of allowing the veils to drop away, that we step forward into the portal, which, you know, if we look at this Aries full moon, this is the opportunity. This is the opportunity to take this step forward, to take a step. When we make one step, the universe will step forward to assist us. No, this is the co-creative aspect of our journey. You know, when we can have clarity in our own action, there is an amazing opportunity that can come forward and offer us, insight and light on our pathway forward. So if you've chosen card 1, here she is, and Rose Mar 6, and she's saying, have courage, make those steps, take those steps that will offer an opportunity that will take you forward. Don't stay stuck. That, the essence of the feminine is to be at ease with change, ease with transformation. And if you were drawn to Rose card 2, here is Rose 2. Now, Rose 2 was from the original set that came forward from the Alhambra in Spain at Rose Time in 2010, which was my opening into working with these beautiful rose frequencies in a way that was going to create a transformational journey. Rose 2 works on the ajna, on the pineal, on the this place of the third eye, the clarity. And again, she's another rose that, is sort of a bit raggedy on the outside, but absolute perfect geometry coming up in the middle. And she sits when I'm working with her onto this ajna third eye, and what she does is she spins and creates a real clarity of thought. So what she's inviting you to do, if you chose Rose 2, is to take time in contemplation. Allow the thoughts to drop away. You might like to invite her to connect with you in meditation, and allow her to clear and bring to peace the monkey mind, the chattering of the monkey mind, and bring you into a place of stillness, of resource. And as she does that, she moves down to the heart, and violet frequency, the violet flame, the violet prana, as it touches the heart field, turns gold. So what she does is clears and aligns the thoughts, allows the pineal gland to fully activate, which is an interdimensional rose gate, brings us into connection with the cosmic aspect of our being, and then drops to the heart to soften and open the heart and activate the golden heart field to another level. So she's inviting you to take that process, to really get clear about what it is that you're wanting to manifest, what it is that is going to be the opening for your pathway forward. And, all action should come from stillness, from that place of clarity and alignment with the truth of the higher aspect of ourselves and what that's calling for at this time. She's a beautiful rose to work with, and will offer you great insight if you can align and work with her. And if you chose Rose 3, here is Rose Bagua 4. And Rose Bagua 4 is all about abundance, this wealth and blessings aspect of the Bagua, of these 9 areas of life. And she says, open to abundance, open to knowing that you are correct and you are in alignment. And the more you open to receive, the more the universe can align with you to bring that abundance into your field. Wealth and blessings come to us in a lot of different ways. The direct alignment through the Bagua is into the opposite diagonal, the opposite corner. And that opposite corner speaks of this place of being open to helpful friends, So she says that the more you open to your tribe, to those that resonate with who you are, the more the affirmation, the more aligned you are with that support and that mirror of consciousness. So in the place of spending time with helpful friends, there is a real sense of being aligned and being abundant and totally on purpose in our lives. So connect with her, breathe her into the heart, allow her to inform you of anything that needs to be addressed and that you can open up to receive. Abundance is being able to give and receive in equal measure. So being open to receive is absolutely important. And I think what I've found in the years that I've worked with women is that we are very much more comfortable as givers than we are in being able to open up to receive. And she's saying, no, it has to be in balance. So again, another really just a beautiful rose to work with. And this golden frequency, this place of being able to sit within this energy of gold, allows more and more of it to be able to match with us. So I hope one of these three beautiful energies has had some magic to whisper to you today, and I hope that you have a wonderful week coming forward. I'm going to be at the Mind Body Soul exhibition at Alexandra Palace next weekend on stand 145. So if you are drawn to come and experience Mind Body Soul and the yoga show, do come and say hello on the stand. And yeah, I hope this place of being stepping into the new really resonates for you. These are just really interesting times to be in our power, in our bodies, and really present to whatever comes and shows itself for us. So from my heart to yours, from the Rosy Temple here, with much love and rosy blessings, may you have a wonderful time coming up.